Okay folks, welcome in. I'm Carly, this is Tech Live, and that song right there on the intro is called I Want to Live by Skillet off their brand new CD just released this last 2016 called Unleashed. I love that song so much I decided to put it on the intro. In today's video we're going to be talking about customizing your SetupBuilder icon for your install projects. In builds prior to the most recent one that they just put out, the icon's been stuck with this computer with the CD, which is the typical Windows installer MSI icon. Honestly, I think it's been overdone. With SetupBuilder, the most recent build, which I'm going to grab right now out of the About box. Thank you, About SetupBuilder. Version 10.0.5368. When that was built, they added the ability to change the icon in the graphical interface. I don't know if it was in the script editor where you can do that or not, but I know you can do it now in the graphical interface, and here's how. So we've already got a project open up, but if we didn't want to open that up and we were coming in from scratch, go ahead and save, and let's say we didn't have this set up, we'd open up our project, go over here where it says general information, in the generator settings, setup icon, and you browse for an ICO file. I have an ICO file here because this is for a keygen for some software that we're going to install and pop the files just right on the local computer. I think these keys would do the job, so we double click on them. Remember, it has to be an ICO file, guys. Click on OK and click compile. Choose yes to save because we've made project changes. Okay, let's see what the heck's going on. Project.exe. Cannot create C users. SetupBuilder projects. PLS. Wonder why. I need to figure that out. Damn. And this is why you're learning along with me, guys, because I make mistakes. So I'm going to try that again. Let me compile it again. Compile. There we go. I just had to close the window off and explore. That's all there was to it. So if I open Explore back up and choose in my documents, SetupBuilder projects, PLS keygen, and then we put these icons up at large icons. There's our icon, the keys, and that little shield is just Windows saying, hey, this needs to be run as administrator because I have the user account control turned on this computer. So if I hit this, say yes to user account control, here it is, there's the icon, and yes, I did rip this graphic and this one right here, because one of my buddies at work gave me a package of installer graphics saying, hey, change it up a bit, and I liked this one, don't ask me why. So I liked that set. I mean, there was a lot more in the package he gave me, so there we go. And if you want to download some icons because you either don't have any or whatever, just go on DeviantArt or even just search Google for ICO files and you see what comes up. You'd be amazed. I just did a quick search for Windows XP icons. So there we go. That's really how it's done. Is in here under the generator settings and choose setup icon. It's literally how much more simple could it get. So that's today's tutorial. Don't text and drive. This tutorial will be in the SetupBuilder training series, and where you can get the updated version of that installer that we used in this demo is on our Vericel/Positive for Windows Download Center, which is a completely different playlist, which I will link down below. Alright, I'm out of here. Stay safe, don't text and drive, and bye for now.